to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Ducks offense will have the football first. Moore to the air. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll try to get outside. Oh, he's got some space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
But how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Right on the money. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. Handoff from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The Buckeyes offense headed onto the field, our first look at them today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So he's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the move, he fires. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Pick off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. The hand to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Makes the grab, it's Benson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Using his legs, it's Whittington. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
That's caught. It's Smith. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Looking for space. It's Peoples.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Got it in the middle, it's low. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grabbed over the middle, it's Benson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State. Right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative, play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Quarterback running on the draw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Unloads it left. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Firing toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's low. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. They're still Lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. The run from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes a handoff. It's Whittington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Ducks are marching down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Benson. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. To the air on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Caught over the middle, it's Smith. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Got some room entered the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And that one will give them the lead.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap him from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Got the first down and more. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's second and long. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And you gotta love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Moore will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's low. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Benson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Makes the catch, it's Hughes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Ducks will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had. Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, the 30. He's at the touchdown Buckeyes. They've got the lead here in the fourth. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end end zone right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. And the returner is stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got it in the middle, it's low. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moore will throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Moore. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Ducks are in the hurry up. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to...
Going for it all. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Moore to the air. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.